Hi guys, so today I wanted to go over a few more examples involving factoring and specifically factoring using the difference of squares method. So in this case, remember that if you have an expression of the form a squared minus b squared, you would factor it by taking the square root of the first perfect square, that would be a, then taking the square root of the second perfect square, that would be b, right, because square root of b squared is b, square root of a squared is a. Then we would write a plus b, a minus b, right? And we would have our factored expression. Now if we FOILed it out, we would cancel out inner terms that have opposite signs and get back a squared minus b squared. So let's apply that over here. So if we have x squared minus 1, if we factor that, we would write down two sets of parentheses, right? And in these examples, there's no extra common factor or any other factoring technique that we would need to apply. We'll leave that for another video. So here we just take the square root of the first term, which is x. We write it in the first parentheses and the second one. And then we take the square root of the second term, right, which is also a perfect square. And that would be 1. So we write a 1 here and a 1 here. Then we would write plus and then minus. And we're done. Similarly, we open two sets of parentheses for the second example. We write the square root of the first perfect square. We write that first inside each pair of parentheses. Then we're going to write plus and minus. Again, I could have written minus plus. It doesn't matter by the commutative law. And then the square root of the second perfect square. And that's it. Nothing else. Now, we might have more challenging expressions. So in this case, we have 4a squared minus 9. Well, we would do the exact same thing. We take the square root of the first term. That would be 2a, right? Because 2a times 2a is 4a squared. Then we take the square root of the second term, which is just 3. So plus 3. And then I write 2a minus 3 to complete the factorization of 4a squared minus 9. Additionally, if I have multiple variables that are squared, again, I just take the square root, and these are easier examples. We'll work on harder cases next time. And then the square root of 16a squared b squared is just going to be 4ab, right? Because 4ab times 4ab by the commutative law and associative law of multiplication would give us 16a squared b squared. Then over here plus 1, and then 4ab minus 1. And that's it. The last case, we can actually look at this expression 100x squared minus 36 all over 4 and say, well, both 100 and 36 can be divided by 4. So we could take out a factor of 4, greatest common factor of 4, or we can just divide each term by 4. You can do it without factoring, just dividing a monomial by a constant. So that would be 25x squared minus 9. But this is just a perfect square minus another perfect square. So we can factor using the difference of squares method. So the square root of the first term is going to be 5x. The square root of the second term is going to be just 3. So it's 5x plus 3, 5x minus 3. That's it. Well, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If so, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.